So like I mentioned, we we took ourselves out of that low cost, broad business strategy just because we, to make money in that low cost business strategy, you need to have a lot of volume, a lot of volume. And you kind of can do that in lawn care, but you only get 40 hours in the week. You only get 40 hours. And there's times where you might not even be able to get 40 hours out of that week, but there's also times you might be able to get 50. But really, I think throughout the summer, the spring, the fall, when it comes down to it, you can average and max your capacity at 40 hours. Um, you might have a whole week in Michigan. We're in Michigan. It could rain for a week straight. Where's your volume on that? Right? Um, so the way to make money being in the low cost business strategy is you need a lot of volume. You got to burn and turn, baby. Burn and turn. And like I said, when you're in that, you need to think of Walmart. Walmart's definitely broad, low cost business strategy, but the amount of volume that they can sell is, I mean, it's crazy. It's products, right? I mean, you sell it as fast as you can get it in. It's a product. It's totally different than a service where your limitation's time. Walmart's not limited to time. They have an online store, and pretty sure most of their stores, if not all of them, are open 24/7. So when you're in the service sector, it's really hard to make money when your business strategy is low cost because you're extremely limited in the amount of volume that you can produce. Whereas I think it's a lot better for the service industry to go to a product differentiation strategy, like I said, like Ferrari, because think about how much money Ferrari makes off of the sale of one car, right? How much is a Ferrari? Like $100,000? How much money does Ferrari make and put in their pocket off of the sale of one car? Okay? And so that's why we have taken ourselves out of the low cost market, because you need a lot of volume to make money if you put yourself in a low cost business strategy. And you don't need that much volume to make money in a product differentiation strategy. And like I said, because it is the nature of the industry is service sector, you are extremely limited in your time. I said it could rain for a week straight. Anything could come up, and your volume, if you're operating in a low cost business strategy, your volume fucking, you know, can't produce, right? So that's why we've chosen to go to product differentiation strategy, and it seems to be working because and it puts you up there with the big companies per se. And one thing that here's a fear that you have, right? I kind of talked about a fear of determining your price, and it can seem high, and you're like, crap, I'm not worth this much, or our services aren't worth this much, and blah, 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 blah. So when you get a customer who kind of understands and they want a quality service, and let's say, especially for contractors, you get 3 different quotes. You're the customer. You get 3 different quotes. And let's say it's for lawn mowing. And so you call 3 guys. And one person gives you a price of $25 a mow. Another person gives you a price of $40 a mow. And then there's another guy who gives you a price of $45 a mow. Okay? Here's kind of the consumer thought behind those 3 prices is, first of all, I got 2 guys who are pretty much right on top of it, $40-$45, just about the same thing. And you're looking at that, and you're looking at that $25 mow guy like, who is this guy? $25? And these other dudes are charging almost double what he's charging? The thought behind it that goes into the consumer is what am I not getting from the $25 mow that the $40 mow and the $45 mow would provide me. Let's say you met with these, you're the consumer, and you met with each of these three guys, and they went away, they sent you their price in $25, $40, and $45. So in terms of what's being provided, is in the actual work, you know, you knew and explained to them, and you just want to mow, trim, and blow, right? Basic stuff. So it's not necessarily that they're going to think that they're not going to get something, but like I said, a way that you can differentiate yourself is customer service. So the consumer thought behind that $25 quote is, what if I call this guy? Am I going to be able to get a hold of him? What if he comes to my property and damages something? Is he going to be able to afford to fix it? Is he even going to want to fix it? Let's say he does a terrible job that day, and he doesn't even, his blades aren't sharpened. He forgot to sharpen his blades or get some new blades, and he totally just hacksaws the lawn and it gets out mohawks everywhere. Is he going to come back and fix it? So that's the thought when you're in the product differentiation market, and the consumer kind of knows that you're there too, is that the thought is, what am I going to miss out on if I choose this lower cost guy? What are these two guys going to give me that guy's not going to give me? And also kind of how I explain, product differentiations like Ferrari is, think about it like this. Your Ferrari, it's $100,000. And, you're a customer who's looking to purchase a Ferrari. What's your thought if all of a sudden the Ferrari lowers the price of their car to $80,000? The thought is what did you guys take out of the car? What features no longer in the car? Why is it cheaper? Why is it cheaper? Okay, you kind of see that thought process there? So, like I said, it might not be able to seem like in lawn care that you can put yourself in a product differentiation market, but I promise you that you can. And that's just one thing that we've liked to do, and it seems to be working out a little bit better for us,